You're on.
Okay.
Okay.
So show them what you made yesterday.
Yes, I know. I'm very proud of what I made yesterday. Well,
it's
here,
very
you
nice.
hold this one and show them. I'm going to get the, oh, here it is. So this is what the Biani pattern makes, this one.
Biani,
okay? And it's really cute. And we use the soft and stable. But look at our version.
Yeah, that's
it has
great.
fancy fill. And like Joni said, the fancy fill made it stiffer.
I like that, that it has more body to it.
Right. Look how cute that is.
Yeah, they
you
use
don't
the
have to do
roses
these
for Valentine's
right.
Day.
Yes, because every girl wants roses, PJ. Every girl wants roses for Valentine's Day. I'm just trying to throw hints.
Okay.
So these boys don't go to Rite Aid for their Valentine presents. You cannot buy her a Valentine present at Rite Aid. I mean, that's better than nothing. But we do not like Valentine presents from the drugstore.
No.
Yeah. That was
Maybe
okay when you were 9
Yeah.
to buy your mom a Valentine from the drugstore, but no, she needs roses and really good chocolate.
Okay.
Yes, yes, and another present, don't you think? We gotta train them right.
I know.
We do. Yes, they're here with us. They gotta make sure. But you don't have to do this just for Valentine's Day. This is a cute basket to do for any holiday.
Right.
It'd be cute to make these in spring fabric
and
and
Easter.
Easter, right?
You can make little Easter baskets, to give to people as gifts.
Yes, and I wouldn't even put the handle on. Because
No.
if the handle's on it, it says it's Easter.
Right.
I would just leave it just like this, and then they could leave it on their dresser and think of you every time. So I love this. I love this. I didn't get to check our group page to see if anybody made it yet. But, of course, I mean, if they're waiting for the pattern, I'm sure they haven't shipped out yet. But we have them in stock. So they're going to be shipping out like real early next week. So, all right. Okay, so today is Serger Saturday. And not only is it Serger Saturday, but it is snowy Serger Saturday here in
Lots of
Pennsylvania.
S's, yes.
Right. And the roads are slick. And so we wanted to come on early, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
But it looks like it's died down a little bit. And what are the weather reports saying? How much snow are we going to get?
Well, anywhere between 1 and 48 inches.
So we don't know. That's what the
Yeah.
one weather report was saying 9.
Yeah.
Another one said a
And that's
dusting.
saying- yeah.
And then we're past that now.
Yeah.
Another one said an inch, and maybe another inch later. But so we have no idea how much we're going to get. But I know Gray, my grandson, is very excited because
Is
he
he?
likes to sled ride.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so it's going to be really fun. So today, somebody mentioned, oh, we should have that table runner here. Do we have it? Oh, right there. Okay,
Oh,
good.
okay.
Good. So let's show the table runner. And just somebody mentioned, I saw a comment that said, you should be doing the Flatlock wave.
Yeah.
And honestly, I forgot we could do a Flatlock wave.
Yeah, we haven't done that too much.
No. And so Joni's going to go over using the lace foot on the serger and doing the Flatlock wave. So we're going to do that on the Acclaim or on the Triumph.
Well, I had them set up. I have them set up both machines.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay,
And then you're going to go over to the Victory
Yeah.
and do the regular Flatlock.
Yeah, I thought I'd start there.
Okay.
With the
That sounds
Victory.
wonderful. Okay. So Joni's going to start on the Victory. So the Flatlock stitch that she's going to do on the Victory, you can do on every one of the Baby Lock sergers, right? And with our automatic tension, it's no problem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody needs a Baby Lock serger. So,
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
step out of the way. I'm going to
Okay.
watch so I understand what you're
Okay.
doing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna so this is the Baby Lock Victory. It's a 4-thread serger, and you can sew with 4, 3, or 2 threads. So I'm sewing with 3 today, and all you have to do is go to your chart, and all your directions are right there. So the first thing it will tell you is to put. You're going to be sewing with the right needle in. Okay, and then
Which one? Point to the one you're doing. That one?
Yeah.
Oh, 3-thread Flatlock seaming.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to use the right needle. The stitch length is between 2 and 3, but you can go if you depending on what you like.
Like I like a solid line.
Yeah, so
But
so you
maybe
could go
if
down.
I'm doing a seam, like we're doing it as a decorative stitch,
Stitch.
so I like the stitch length short. But if you were doing a flat lock on a garment, you'd probably have it a little long. You would, yeah, you would
Right.
definitely do
Yeah,
it longer.
We could do it. Okay, and then the width is between 3 and 5. So I like mine on 5 because then it's wider.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
and you
it's
can see
holding
it.
better, and you could do it on a woven. Because if you go down to the 3, it's going to leave such a small.
Yeah,
And
I
you
would-
might pull on it, and the seam might pull apart. So I think that's right. That go with the 5, especially if you're on a woven fabric.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
And then the stitch selector is on D.
Okay.
Okay, and then what you'll do is you'll look at your diagram and look at how that's threaded. So I have the 3 threads, and I'll undo mine and show you how to thread it. But if you look over here, the
I'm gonna
lower
hold it
looper,
here, or you tell me
Yeah.
where to hold it. Right
yeah,
there's good.
The
Okay.
lower looper thread, that's the blue one. That is just threaded normally. But then you look at the yellow and the green. They both go through the same tension disc.
Oh my goodness! At the same
Yeah. the
2 at the same time. Okay.
Yes, okay. So that's the difference. So let's see, I'm going to get my scissors. And well, I usually
She's gonna thread it.
yeah, I'm going to
she's
thread
brave.
it. All right,
Right.
so I'm just going to, I usually
Okay.
like to just grab it and then,
So and pull out from this end.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll lift your foot.
Yeah.
And I'll pull.
Yeah, here we go. Okay.
Okay.
And the thread up here, this
The
needle,
needle
thread. Okay. And then we'll pull out the back.
Okay.
Okay, so on the
Now what is that one?
that one is the needle thread, so maybe it got caught in the foot. So I think if
Okay,
I
where's
take,
it caught? Show them, because they might happen to them.
You see.
So it's just when you snapped on the foot, it got caught.
Yeah.
Okay, so take off the foot. So she has to
Okay.
take off the foot because that thread is caught.
Okay, I got the presser foot lifter
Up.
up,
Okay.
and then there's a little lever back here, and that should.
And because that thread is jammed in there, it made it harder to take the foot off.
Yeah.
Right?
So we're gonna put. So
Okay.
this is
Okay.
the lace applicator foot, and it has a guide on it. So so that is the foot that we're going to be using. Okay. And so we'll just lower the foot over it, and it should snap right on. I always. There. Okay.
So she pressed the button when it wasn't snapping
Snap it
on.
in.
So she pressed the button and then it snapped on.
Okay, so we're going to start with, since we have we're going to start here and then move to the left. So we'll take the lower looper, and that one is threaded like it always is. Now, we have to engage the thread guides. So you'll push the button in, okay, and then you'll turn the hand wheel. When the needles are in the correct position, you'll hear like a pop, and that means that the thread guides are engaged. There we go. Okay, then we'll go up here to the lower looper will go through the thread antenna and then through the tension disc.
And you hear it click here.
And make sure your presser foot's up. Okay, so I had mine down, so I'm just going to pull on it a little bit. And then we're going to thread the lower looper, so I'll take the little switch and put it to the left. So the thread gets directed, the air goes through the right spot. Okay, and then we'll take this and there we go.
So it's fuzzy. So,
Yeah.
We love the Maxi Lock stretch thread anytime we're doing decorative because it fills in and we get a really nice solid line.
Yep, love this thread. Okay, and then you just kind of bump it in and give it some slack because it's going to go down and inside and come out right here. So I'm just going to bump it a little bit, give it some slack, and then push down on this lever, and there it is, right there. That's amazing.
It is. So yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember okay, and then we're going to trim the.
Now here there's a little slack still
Right
here.
there.
Would you just
Yeah,
keep
just
pulling
pull it,
until?
yeah.
Oh, look at this, Joni. You got caught over here. So we gotta
okay.
make sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's like a little hook there, isn't it? That
Yes.
it goes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There,
And
okay.
I'm going to pull on it again. Okay, so
Okay,
we
and
don't
then
have
my
any
little-
slack.
My little
Oh, so
snips are probably
the
over
drawer
at-
right here, Joni. No,
Okay.
the top
oh, yeah,
drawer
you know
here.
what? Here,
Yeah.
I can do this. Here, just need something to snip. And then I just cut it the length of the machine. So, and that's about 4 inches, like that. And just let it sit there. Okay, then we're going to take the upper looper, and that will go through the antenna, and this one will thread like it normally does. And then we'll take this one.
Could you do, are they both going to go through the same hole down
No,
there?
no. It's
okay.
just the tension,
Okay.
just the tension disc,
Okay.
and then it goes through the needle.
Yeah, and she's got the maxi lock stretch in that looper too, so that will be the upper looper, right?
There you go. Okay, so bump it in, and then we need to switch
To the U?
to the U for upper looper, and then and there it is.
Look at right there.
Yeah.
That's how fast.
And then we'll take that and bring it underneath the foot and towards the back.
Yeah, so she brought it down here under the foot. We've had people, I remember one girl, she kept putting her thread up over the foot and pulling to the back. And it kept breaking. She thought something was wrong with the machine. I said, no, you got to go under the
Underneath
foot.
foot.
And then even I like to, we want to leave it up. But once we're threaded, then I lower the foot to just kind of hold it there. So, okay.
So now we're going to do the needle thread, and this will go through that same tension disc.
She heard the click.
And then we're going to bring it straight down, and there's a little thread guide right here.
I'm getting nervous here, Joni. Look, I guess it's going to be okay. It's just was the pink one was looping. There's just slack. So maybe I should just pull on that so there's no slack. Okay, there we go. Okay.
And then there's a thread guide right here, and then around the take-up lever, and then behind the thread guide of the needle. And then we're going to bring our needle threader down. Now I can lower my presser foot. I like to do that. I can just see a little bit better. And then there is this is the needle threader right here. Right here, you're threading either the right or the left needle. So we're on the right, so you make sure the little switch is to the right. See how it moves to the left and the right. So we want it to the right.
And she has the Madeira Aerolock thread in. We never use the maxi lock stretch in the needle.
No.
Right? But you could, I guess.
You could.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I guess we worry that the fibers are not twisted, and so they can separate. But maybe we should see how the thread is the maxi lock stretch is not twisted. So I guess we worry about that with the needle, but we haven't tried that for years.
No, maybe
so I
we
bet
should
the
try
baby
that.
lock would sew with the
Yeah, we
maxi.
should try that. And another thing, I never sew with the stretch thread with my cones on. Do you see how I took them off?
Yeah, why is that? What happens?
It seems like every time I do, it gets tucked
Caught under.
underneath. Yeah.
Okay.
So I always take them off when I use the stretch thread.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you have one on here because
Yes.
it's regular thread? Okay.
All right, so now we're going to use the needle threader, but I have to put the needle in the right position. So we're going to disengage our thread guides, okay? And then over here on the hand wheel are 2 green lines, and they have to match up.
Okay,
So we're going to take the hand wheel, turn it, and now my needle is in the correct position to use the needle threader.
Okay.
But you have to have those 2
Right,
green lines.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, okay. And then we're going to bring the needle threader down. And the way I do it, I guess I hold it with my left hand, and then I hold this thread, and then it looks like a fork that comes around the needle, and I go underneath, and I can feel it hooked onto something, and then I just let go.
There's a teeny tiny hook, and you
Yeah.
could feel it when it's grabbed the thread.
So you can see it pulled the thread
Big
through.
loop.
A big loop, and I can just use my tweezers or my fingers and just bring it underneath the presser foot and towards the back.
Yes.
Okay, now we're ready to sew. So we're gonna close everything up, and
No fooling with the tension.
no.
Yeah, that's I gave up when we carried other brand Sergers. I gave up showing Flatlock.
Yeah.
Because I always said by the time you got the tension set, you had to sew so much that you ran out of thread.
Yes. Yeah.
So we never showed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the baby lock is so much easier.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Now we are going to be selling this fabric
Isn't
later.
it pretty? I love
Yes.
this. It looks. Well,
It looks like satin to me.
Yes, it kind of
Swirled
looks
satin.
like
Here,
little,
let's-
like swirls of a flower or something.
Okay, so you marked it, and then what
A
did?
line. I just do a straight line. So I
Okay.
would sew straight.
And then you would fold it on that line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to take this and just kind of. This is the lace foot, and there's a guide on it, and so I'm going to put my guide right there. Now I just you can move the guide, and you want it just to the right of where the right needle is.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
and then it kind of it guides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it.
So you're lining up this metal piece right here with the needle as best you can.
Yeah.
But she's going to show you when it's wrong and when it's right, how
Yeah.
you can adjust it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see.
All right.
Here. And now I can. All right. So I'm going to start to sew. And
Now, is it cutting at all?
no,
No,
because of the
okay.
guide. Now I've done the flatlock stitch where I cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one, I know I listened to a video from Gail
Yellen.
Yeller,
Uh-huh.
and she had used the lace foot, and she had it set up so that the guide just missed the blade.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's Gail Yellen. Where did you watch a video on
And,
YouTube?
yeah, I went to. You know what? I googled it. I said, I googled it and put in the wave stitch on the. What did I put in? I put in
Must have been Flatlock.
flatlock wave stitch on the baby lock serger.
Yeah. And, okay.
And it took me to
But I
YouTube.
bet you could search her name, and her last name is spelled Yellen.
Yeah, I've taken classes from her at Baby Lock Tech, and it's
And then another one that's wonderful to watch is Deb Camham, right?
yes.
So-
and she's on Facebook, and she
Right.
usually does classes
Okay,
on Monday
let's
night.
see.
Okay, so now this is my stitch, and we're
Okay.
just going to take it and pull on it.
Yes.
And
look at
there's
that.
Now we can adjust the stitch length if we like.
Uh-huh.
Do you like it closer together?
That looks good, but I would like it a little closer together. Is there
Okay.
any way to make it wider? Is that the widest it will go?
No, I think we can do that. So I would probably move the guide to the right a little bit.
Although it's gonna look like piping, I think. If you're right, if
Yeah.
doing that seam, I think, yeah.
Now they on the chart they did not on this one we're doing it in the left needle position. So that would be another way.
To make it wider, so you've got it on right needle.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah,
so
so
this
you
one
said
is flat lock.
and it says right needle.
Okay,
But,
let's see. Flat lock wide right here.
Okay. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Okay.
So let's say
That would
okay,
be
left.
with the left needle.
Should I go ahead and put it in?
If you feel brave enough to
Oh
change
yeah.
the
Okay.
needle, let's do
So,
it.
Okay. So we're gonna take.
And then, wow, okay, so what she did, see, I guess in the way you're threading it, it loosens that needle tension. And so they call this the ladder stitch. So they call that and they use that decorative, and it's called the ladder stitch on this side.
No, I think
and
I
you're going to take your fabric and pull on it until that seam is flat, and that's nice and flat. And then this side is the flat lock stitch. So if you ever heard a ladder stitch, that's it. And I guess each one of these looks like a ladder.
Okay, so I'm looking. I have a little white screwdriver here,
Ooh.
and let's see if I put it in here. No, but is there one over there?
There.
There's a little white one.
Right here. Yes. This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, so what I'll do now, this one is the left needle,
This one.
and now this one is a 2-thread flatlock wide. So let's do that, okay?
Okay, 2 thread.
Thread, yes. Okay.
Okay.
So what we'll do is, first of all, we need to. I'll have to cut these.
Do they have a 3-thread flatlock wide? 3-thread? No.
No.
So the 3-thread will end up narrow. Okay. All right. And then 2-thread. Okay. Joni's going to do it. Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
let's see. So
First
we're gonna.
thing, left needle.
Okay. So the first thing we'll do is take out the right needle.
And snip your little scissors are right there.
Okay. And let's see. There you go. Okay, so we're going to take that one out, and let's see if we have my needle insertion tool. Maybe not. Let's see. Maybe it's in another one. Yes. Okay.
good.
We have one here.
Okay.
Okay. This has it's a little brush to clean, but at this end you can put the needle right in there, and it's helpful because it is a small area, and there's a little indentation here, so you want that to go up, and you want your needle to go in with the flat side towards the back.
So you mean the indentation on the needle insertion tool?
Yes.
Okay.
You want that to
Okay.
go up, and then I'm just going to kind of go in here and bring the needle all the way up. And if you bring this up all the way, then you know your needle isn't up all the way, and then we'll tighten that. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then, all right, so then the stitch length, they say between 2 and 2.5.
And you're only using 2.
Right, so I'm going to put the pink, I'll put the lighter pink in so,
So
they can see
you are
it.
using a needle. So we're going to try sewing with the stretch thread in the needle eye. Is that
don't
what you're
know.
going to try?
Well, we could
we're
try
scared-
that.
Well, let's not. Let's keep the red
well-
in. Well, you're going to keep the light pink in, so you're going to, well, whatever one you
okay.
want to do.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then, and then my width is 7.5, so that would be really wide. So my width is right here. I'm going to leave my stitch length down to about 1.5. We can adjust that too.
And what did you have on it to do this one? What
I
was it?
had it on 2.
2. Okay.
Okay. So, and then my needle, my stitch selector is on 1. There we go. And then I'm going to look at the diagram again. This lower looper is threaded the same way. So I have, we'll put in another color so you can see it. And let's see. Here, we'll just take these threads out.
Yeah.
I think we froze. Let me just check.
Okay. Oh no, I see. Their comments are coming through.
Can't see what you're.
Oh, but Joni's frozen. Okay.
Oh, well, I am frozen.
Can't see what you're doing. Yes.
Am I in the way or?
No, it froze.
Oh, okay.
We're back.
I think I got unplugged. Let me just try that.
Okay.
And there we're back.
Okay, should I go sit over there?
Yeah.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
so
yeah, maybe you could monitor the comments and.
Okay. All right.
We're all good.
Okay, since
So-
we
Well, let's go over our.
yeah, so
two-
this
two
this
thread
yes,
block.
so this is so I have the left needle in the stitch length. I have it about at 1.5, and you can always adjust the stitch length, which is right here.
Stitch length.
And our stitch width is on 7.5, the largest one, and then the stitch selector is on A. So that's what sets our tension for us. And then now look at the diagram, and we're using 2 threads, and we're using a needle and the lower looper. But look right here, since we are not using the upper looper thread, this is called the subsidiary looper right here. So what this does is it's telling me to move it to the left. Okay, so what I do is I kind of take this and I pull it to the right and then swing it over to the left, and it has a little pin in it that fills the eye of the upper looper. So I get, yeah. Yeah, so that's the machine. That makes the machine think there's thread in there.
Right now, Joni, his picture is really good.
Okay.
So
Should I
flip it
take
a-
my, like something to point to or something?
Well, yeah, zoom in. I would pull it out again
Okay.
and show them exactly where to put it.
Okay,
Okay,
so we're
there,
gonna
pulled
take-
out.
Okay, so that's the way it will be. On the diagram, it tells me right here. Okay, it tells me to swing that over to the left. Okay.
Okay.
So then I just take this, and you have to kind of see, it won't lift. You pull it to the right slightly, and then swing it over, and then there's a little pin on it right here, and it fills in the eye of the upper
Yeah,
looper.
and it goes in from behind the looper. Yeah, so it's not in front of the looper, it goes behind the looper. Okay, good.
Behind the looper. Can we see that? Let's see.
Yeah.
There. That's a little blurry. Let's try this one.
Ooh, let's see. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, because that's a closer. Here, want me to take the scissors and
please.
point to it? So right here, and it's behind, there's the looper right here, and then this is the subsidiary looper, and that has a little pin on it, and it comes in from behind and fills in the eye of the upper looper.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
The
Okay.
picture shows perfect.
All
good.
right, so we'll put the pink in the lower looper, and then we'll put the red in, or should I use a totally different color?
I would
so
use
that-
the pink because you're sewing on red fabric.
Okay.
So they will see the stitch, the light pink, I think.
Oh,
Oh, do you already have that
You have
in?
the light pink.
I have the light pink in
Yeah. What if
Yeah.
for the lower looper?
And then the red in the needle is good,
Okay.
right?
Yes. Okay. So let's do that. And here we got this thread. It needs to be removed. All right. So there again, we're going to engage the thread guides. Push this little button in. Turn the hand wheel until you hear that popping sound. There we go. And then we'll take this one and put it through the antenna for the lower looper, the thread guide, and then we'll bring this through the tension disc and then down into the port. And now remember, we're doing the lower looper, so put the little switch needs to go to the right, and then we'll take this and just thread it through that port.
So every stitch you can do on the Victory, you can do on the Acclaim and the Triumph.
Right.
So what she's showing you here, if you have a Triumph or or any of the Baby Lock Sergers, right? Except the Eclipse, right? Or the Celebrate, you would have to change the tension in order to flat lock, right?
Would you say that again?
If you were on the Celebrate, you would have to change the tension.
Yes.
So from the Victory on up, it's automatic tension.
Okay, then I'm just going to take my thumb and push down on that, and it brings it right through. And cut it the length of the
Oh,
machine.
and ovation, right? And
Yeah,
ovation.
okay. Now this one is the left needle, so we'll bring it through the antenna, and then it's going to go all the way over to here. Okay, so that's what my diagram is showing. So this is normally where the upper looper is threading, but we bring it all the way over, and then we'll bring it underneath this thread guide around the take-up lever, and now we are threading the left needle, so we're going to switch that to the left side, and then I'll bring to use the needle threader, I have to line up my needles. So we're going to disengage the thread guides and turn the hand wheel so that those two green lines match up. And then I know my needle's in the correct position to use the needle threader. Okay, so then we'll bring this down, and I just kind of hold on to it with my left hand and bring it underneath that little fork, and I can feel it's hooked onto something, and then just release your fingers, and then I can take my tweezers and grab that loop. It's a really long, nice long loop. You can, and then you pull on it and go underneath the presser foot and towards the back. Okay, so now we're ready to sew. So we'll close everything
So
up.
Bobby, the Victory does not do the wave stitch. So the wave stitch is on the Acclaim, the Accolade, Triumph, Ovation. So,
Yeah, so next we'll do the Flatlock wave stitch. Okay, so we're gonna just tuck this underneath, and I have my guide right here, and lower the foot. There it is, definitely wider. Now that is a 1.5 stitch length. I'm gonna go ahead and come down to 1 so we can see the difference.
do sew that like 4 inches and then go up to 2 so they could see the difference. Is it puckering? Do you need to change your differential feed?
What's that?
Is it puckering at all? Like
No,
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 not
it's not.
puckering.
No, in fact, my
Okay.
differential feed was down 1 number, but I think it's okay. I'll put it back on normal and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay. So if you like the solid look, this is definitely a, there you go. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so, and then we'll take it and we'll, like that, and just pull on it. And that one's a really short stitch length. It just depends really on what you like. If you like that solid, then you go real short, or if you would rather, like if you're doing active wear or something like that, then you might want to do a looser, a longer stitch length. But look at that. Now that's the wide.
Oh, show us the other side.
Okay, and then this one is like a solid stitch. It's like, looks like the ladder stitch, but it's pretty solid because the stitch length is so short.
So where? Flip it over to the front and show us at what point. Like you
This
had it.
this one was right here. That was one at like 1.5,
Okay.
and then I moved it to 1, kind of like 1.5.
Yeah.
But-
Sometimes if you put it too short, then the threads just lump up on top of each
Yeah,
other.
I think that's what it was doing. It feels a little bit thicker here than it's flatter right there.
Yeah. So maybe 1.5 is the good number.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because that stretched thread, after it goes through the machine, it relaxes and it fills in the gaps.
Yeah, this I like 1.5 better.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So that was on the Flatlock. Okay, so we did the 3-thread Flatlock and the 2-thread Flatlock. And now we're going to go over the Triumph, and I'm going to show you how to thread it for the wave Flatlock stitch. Okay. Now this technique is not actually on your chart, but it is the 3-thread wave stitch is on here. So, so there's a couple of little differences. So this one is, let's see, 3-thread. Let's see. Well, here is a 3-thread Flatlock right here, or right there is 3-thread Flatlock. So there again, you see that the threads, the needle thread and the upper looper are going through the same tension disc, and but the wave is right here. So, and then, but see on that one, they skip. Okay, so this one, it is a little different. And so I'm going to go ahead and tell you the settings, and then I'll take the thread out and show you how to thread it. So first of all, we are using the left needle, okay? And then we'll, the stitch length, here we go in here, and I have it on a 1. I have it really close together. And there again, you know, the stitch length most of the time just depends on what you like. You can change that. Now, the stitch width is on M. Okay, there's M. And then our stitch selector is on D, over here. Okay,
I see that.
okay. So we have it set up and the wave selector is on wave. Okay, so we have it set up, the machine is set up, but now we got to do the threading. So I'm going to show you this, and then I'll rethread it. The lower looper is the same as it always is. That's an easy one. Okay, the upper looper. So that's this white thread, and if you look at it, it goes through the antenna, and it comes. We skip this one, okay. And whenever we do the wave stitch, we always skip this one and bring it over, okay? Now the left needle is right here. And normally for a regular wave stitch, we thread it through this one. We skip this one and we put it through all the way over to the left. But now, we wanted to bring it through the antenna and in that one that we skip for the wave. Okay, so that's not really on your chart, and that's kind of what I had learned when I took that class from Gail Yeller, and so we're gonna take the needle thread and put it through here. Do
So
you see?
it's not on the chart?
No, it's kind of a combination. You have to it's a combo of two, so it actually is not on the chart. The Flatlock is, but the wave Flatlock is not.
On the chart, okay.
Okay.
Okay, go over that again.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
The settings are pretty much the same. Let's see. So for let's look and see if the settings are
I was
different.
wondering why you were watching her video.
Yeah.
'Cause it wasn't on the chart.
Yeah. Right. Because
Okay.
I came in and I looked and it wasn't here. So we
Yeah.
have the 3-thread Flatlock. Now this is narrow, and so this one is wide. So there's the left needle, and my threading is the same as what I just did on the other machine.
You know what I should do? I should run down and get an inspirational guide.
Yes,
and see
maybe.
if it's
I
in
bet,
there.
I bet it is.
I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah, okay. So those two
Marilyn
threads
Brown
are
says
going.
It's in the book. So is that in the regular operating manual, or is that the inspirational guide, Marilyn? So I'm gonna run down and get the inspirational guide.
Okay, and so there's those two threads through the same one, but we want that one to come back into the middle one. So let's go to look at the wave now and see 3-thread wave, and see they skip it, but she had me put it back over in here. So that's why I'm thinking it's not on this chart, but that's Gloria's checking to see if it's in the inspirational guide. Okay, so I'm going to cut these threads, and let's see where my little snips are. I'll just grab another here. Okay, and okay, so and then we'll. And then we'll pull this out, okay? And then we will, now to engage your thread guides, we'll go to threading right here, and then turn the hand wheel until they pop together. There we go. Okay, this one is always the same as that's in the diagram. This is always the easiest one. So we'll take this and put it through the tension disc. And we're threading the lower looper. Okay. And lower looper, kind of push it in, and then there it goes, and it's right here. And I just cut it the length of the machine. That's good, it's practically that. And then this one, since we're doing the wave stitch, we're gonna skip this tension disc. This is the upper looper, but we want to skip that one. And we'll bring that over here. And then this one will go through the U for upper looper. Oops, there we got it caught around the handle here. There we go. There we go. And there's my thread. Okay, so we'll put that towards the back. And then this is the needle thread. It's in the left position, overlock needle 1. And I took it up through overlock needle 2. And then this one is going to go back in that one that we had just skipped. Okay, and then we'll come over here and then up through the take-up lever, and then through, there's a thread guide right above the needle. We'll bring the needle threader down. I always like to lower my foot. I feel like I could see a little bit better. And then we'll cut about the length of the machine. And we'll take this and hold it in front of that. And make sure that I'm on the overlock needle, so make sure this is, and then on the right setting. And then we'll hit the little button and it will, let's see. There we go. Whoops. And sometimes if oh, there it is.
I wonder if I can get a better view of this. Can you scooch a little bit to your right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm just kind of holding it where the needle is.
This is really hard with the
Yeah. I probably need
I
my,
see it now.
okay. Oops, I think I'm
Yeah,
pulling it
I'll
out.
get out of your way.
Yeah,
Now
I
that
think, yeah, now you got it, yeah. And then sometimes I find that this is also helpful too.
Oh, there was a guide that
Yeah.
you snap in. Do you have that in?
No,
Uh-huh.
no, but we haven't used that in a while. But
No. But you know, every once in a while you hit a day where you can't do it.
Yeah.
And then you put that guide on and it makes it
yeah,
easier.
Okay, and then you put that. And then I think it. There
I'm going
goes.
to go get
Okay.
the guide.
So
Did
there
go
it
in?
is. Yeah.
Okay.
So over there's my, and you just take it and you pull it towards the back.
Next week we'll show that guide.
Okay.
Right? They all got it with their machine.
Okay, and then we're going to lift that up and put the threads underneath the foot. Okay, and then we'll close everything up and go to serging and then close that. All right, so now I need my fabrics. Okay, and so I have, I guess I didn't draw on that one, let's see. I just drew a line so I would sew straight. Here it is. Okay, and then we'll tuck that underneath. And this is the lace foot for the Triumph, for the 8-thread machines. And she explained to put it, well, I have my left needle in, but to put the guide just beyond the right needle position.
So Linda Seat says she doesn't even know what the guide is. I'm going to go find a guide.
Okay.
And I'll be right back.
The guide,
And
it
then
snaps
and
onto
Diane
the.
says she has no clue how to use the guide. So I better go get the
Yeah,
guide.
the guide snaps onto the needle bar, and it just snaps on, and it kind of guides you to thread it. And I think they always explain that it was something you would need in the beginning to learn how to use the needle threader, and then you'd get used to it, and you wouldn't need to do that. Okay, I do want to make sure this thread is behind behind this. There we go. Okay. And this, let's see. There we go. Okay. Here, right behind there. Okay. And then we'll start to sew. Oh, I'm going to put my foot down. I'm just not stepping on it. Look, there it goes. So I can see it waving. All right, and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, what it will do is, here, I'm going to pull on it, and it flattens out. So there's my Flatlock stitch. You just pull on it. And there is my stitch. Pull on a little bit more. There. There you go.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, isn't that looks
at
great
that.
with that fabric, doesn't it?
Really
Mm-hmm. That was like the perfect fabric for that stitch with all the waves in the fabric.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now we have the Acclaim, and this is another 4-thread serger, and it's very much the same. I'm going to grab the lace foot off of this one.
I'm just going to push your table back a little bit.
Okay. There we go. So this would be the same lace foot. There's one for all the 8-thread machines and then one for the 4-thread machines. So I just took it off the Victory and we'll put that on. And this threading is very much, it's the same. Okay, and I'm thinking, what did we bring the Acclaim thread guy? Oh, yes, okay. All right, let's see. So this one is let's see if it's on the chart. So we have, there's a 3-thread Flatlock seaming, okay? And then this one is this has the thread, and then it has the 3-thread wave stitch, but it doesn't have the thread it doesn't have the wave flat locking instructions on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
No.
no.
And
So-
I looked in the inspirational guide for the Triumph, and I didn't see Flatlock wave.
Right.
So I'm going to check in the instruction and reference guide for the Triumph and see if it's there.
Okay.
The
but
other
it was-
thing, I couldn't find the guide, that helps you thread the needles. So I'm going to order it right now, and next week we'll
okay,
show it.
Okay. So this is the 4-thread, and it's threaded just like the Triumph. Okay, so I have my lower looper, and then my upper looper, and then my needle thread. And you can see I skipped this tension disc right here, and then I took the needle thread and put it in that one. Okay, so they crisscross, which you wouldn't, we've had other sergers, and you never, ever switched tension discs, right, Gloria? You never, ever, would say, you skip this tension disc.
No.
No, we
No.
never did that. So it's amazing, I think. All right, so I'll go ahead and we'll thread this one. Now, the settings on this one, I have the lace foot on. We want the stitch width on M, okay? And I do have it down on about, it's just about on 1 for the stitch length. And also, make sure you're using the standard side of the stitch length dial for all of them, okay? Because there's a rolled side and a standard side, and that's right here. I don't, maybe you can get a shot of that. I can turn this.
I think so.
Yeah, so that says standard and rolled, and we are on the standard side. So there's my 1. Okay, and then we want it on the wave right here, and then this is on D, the stitch selector. So that's what sets your tension for you. Okay. All right, and then we'll just grab these threads and and then bring that and bring this forward, and then you should just be able to pull them out.
Now, if it's easier for you to film, PJ, she could turn the machine towards you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So here,
Yeah, okay.
I'll
Yeah.
jump over. So hang on one second, Jeremy.
All right.
Because I
here.
think he can get at a better angle
Okay.
if we have it like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay,
good
that's
right there.
fine.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to engage the thread guides again. So we'll go to threading, and then turn your hand wheel until the needles pop, the thread guides pop into place. There, that one was, it was almost there, and then we'll start with the lower looper, and we'll go through the tension disc. Make sure your presser foot is up. Go through the tension disc.
So they're saying, what are we making today? So we're showing the Flatlock wave stitch and the Flatlock stitch, because last week we made the 10-minute table runner and we did the wave, but it was the regular wave, and someone mentioned, wouldn't it be better to do the Flatlock wave? And really, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
So that would have been better. We wouldn't have had to iron it to one side.
Right.
Yeah, so flat locking. So we're kind of, it's a continuation of the project that we did last week, which was doing the 10-minute table runner on the serger.
Okay, so we're going to push that button, and there's my thread. Okay, then I didn't bring my scissors over with me. I can grab them here. And here we go. All right, now cut at the length of the machine, and then we'll go to the upper looper, and since we're doing the wave, we want to make sure we skip this tension dial. And right here. And then we'll go through the U for upper looper.
And I am not finding the Flatlock wave instructions in the instruction and reference guide or in the inspirational guide, the Triumph inspirational guide. So I think you gotta listen to Joni, and
Yeah.
then you got to watch Gail Yellen's video.
Yeah.
So it's
So-
Gail, and the last name is Yellen, Yellen.
Okay, and then I have the needle thread, and I have the left, actually it is the left needle that we're using. But you can take this over here like that, and then we want to put it in this one. Okay.
Oh, Ginger said it's on the Australian Baby Lock site.
Oh, really?
Yes, so if Ginger is I think the Triumph in Australia is called the Gloria.
Yeah.
I think
So
it is.
Is on that one?
Yeah, the
I wonder.
Australian Baby Lock site.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I brought it all the way over here, and then, so it's a combination of two stitches. So,
Yes.
and then we're going to bring this straight over, and there's a thread guide here and up and around the take-up lever. Okay. And then we're going to bring this, let's see, there we go. Okay. And then there's a thread guide right here, and we are doing the left needle, so we'll bring this down, and I cut at the length of the machine, lower your foot, and then this one, we just kind of hold that, and this one, I guess this machine also comes with the guide, right? Okay. Okay, and
We
then I'll
gotta get
pick,
our guides. I'm gonna order them today.
and you see it pulls it the rest of the way through. And then we'll bring that up and underneath the foot. Okay. And I guess we'll sew one more row. And so now I'm all threaded, so we'll close this up and go to serging and close that up. And let me grab my fabric. tuck that underneath. And then start to sew.
So the machine Joni is sewing on right now is the Acclaim. And it does the 4-thread stitch, rolled hem, the wave stitch. So, and it's bigger, so it's easier to get your hands in for changing the needle. And it's got the air threading needle, right, Joni?
Yes.
Yes. So the Acclaim and the Triumph, you have to have the air threading. So the Acclaim does not have the needle threader. It has a separate little gadget that you use for the needle threader.
Okay.
Oh, listen, Cindy said I posted a picture of the 3-thread Flatlock wave diagram in the group. Thank you, Cindy. So that is in our
So
Gloria
she's-
Horn Sewing
so
Studio
she's
group.
the one from Australia.
How is she? Oh, is she? Cindy, are you from Australia? I don't think so. I
Okay.
think she's American.
Yeah,
But she
okay.
must be finding things on the Australian site.
Okay. So, oh, I see. Yes. Okay.
Could you
Okay.
do the
So,
Flatlock
here,
wave
let's
on the
put,
ovation? Yes.
Yes.
Right? Yes.
Yeah,
Same
so-
thing. Same
okay.
settings as on the Triumph.
And then you just pull on this, and it lays flat.
See,
There
that
it
would have been the one to do on the 10-minute table runner. So, Joni, pull over the 10-minute table runner.
Okay,
It's right,
it's right
there.
here.
And show
Okay.
them the difference.
So those are the 2 stitches now. I was sewing the same direction, but if you wanted it to do, look the other way, then you would turn your fabric, and then the red would be on the right side. But this is the one we did last week, and we used our wave stitch, and we have a little seam outside on the right side.
And like flip it over so they could see, because we don't really like that side.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we're always holding it and pressing it.
That's
now
the-
show
yeah.
the flat lock, and you don't have that.
Right.
Yes, that is the stitch to use. Yep, I love it. Okay. We're good. I'll come around.
Okay.
Because we have things we want to show them, right? Right? Remind me, Joni, right when we get off, maybe I'll write a Post-it note. I got to order those guides, the Acclaim guide. Is it the
Okay.
same guide as on the Triumph, or is it different? It might be different.
It might be different because
Yeah.
because
the-
there's 5 needles on the
Triumph.
and
Yes.
2 on the Acclaim.
Okay, I'm going to order both.
Okay.
Now, you should have gotten them with your machine, but if you're like us, ours is lost.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know why.
But you know, it's a busy place.
Yeah,
It's
it's a very busy place. Yeah.
So-
And we move quickly from
While
one
you're
thing to
trying
another.
write. Sorry. Okay. And now this is probably we can remove this, right?
Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting the way they threaded it, right?
Yes. Who figured that out? Does anybody know who figured it out? Yeah, just misplaced, not lost.
Yeah.
We're going to someday find it. I don't know. I don't know. No, we won't, because it could be that somebody traded in a Triumph, you know?
Yeah, and then- right.
and then Steve had to make it a whole machine quickly, because usually our used machines sell really, really fast. And he might have grabbed our floor model one.
Right.
So, yeah, so ours may be totally disappeared, right? Yes.
Okay, so first up is the feet, the lace applicator.
Okay, so here's one of the packages, but so the lace applicator foot, where did
Okay.
we put that?
Okay, so then
We lost it. right here.
here.
Okay,
Is that-
I got
is that
it.
it? Yeah.
Okay, here's the
Here's
package.
package.
I just showed them the picture on the package. So if you
here,
have,
we take that. Yeah.
take it out of the package and we can just put the card
Yeah,
so it won't
okay.
glare. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so hopefully it's still a shiny card. But this is the lace applicator foot. So we very rarely use it to apply lace. what we usually use it for is a 1/4-inch seam allowance.
yes,
If you're doing your piecing on the serger, and then also for the Flatlock. So whenever we wanted an exact seam allowance, we use the lace applicator foot because it has the guide. So the one that's in the bubble right now is the one for the Ovation, Triumph, the Accolade, Evolution. Yes.
All the 8
But
thread
if you buy
machines.
this 6 presser foot set, you get it in with it, right?
Yes,
And
yeah.
then, of course, if you buy the full presser foot set, you get it in with that one too. So, okay, so now the next one, and I might as well pull the card out, and you tell them about this one, and I'm going to go put the card, that other
Okay.
card, back in the packaging.
Okay, so
now
this is the lace applicator for the 4-thread machines.
Yes.
So this would be your Victory or Imagine, the Acclaim, and this the Celebrate.
Yes, and
So
here
yes.
is the stitch that it will do. I'll put it right next to the card. Hopefully I'm not throwing you off. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so you get a really nice solid line, and it lays flat, so there's nothing to flip over.
Right.
So, I think that's really good. Okay, now next, maybe show the full 6-foot set. I don't know. I guess I just feel like the full big sets are so expensive, but most of our customers, know that the Baby Lock feet really work, and so they buy them all.
Yeah.
And they like to buy the full set. But
Now I know I know where that one is, so I'll run down and get it. 'Cause
What's
he's
that?
holding a 6-foot, but I think that's for the sewing
Oh,
machine.
yeah, that's the
let-
wrong
let me-
one.
I know
It says
exactly.
Serger.
Does it say
oh,
so?
but that's for the.
But it's wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, hand me that one, PJ, because this one is for the serger that we don't like.
Oh,
Yes. And so I just want to, I'm always telling you what not to buy.
I'll go down and grab that
Okay,
other one.
So this
Okay.
one is, what's the name of the, I don't even think we have it on our floor anymore. But there's a 4-thread serger that we don't like because it just isn't made in the same factory as the others. And people buy it because the price is so low, but for us as a sewing machine dealer, when that customer who bought that machine comes in for a lesson, we end up having to give them 5 times the lessons in order to teach them how to use it because there's so much fooling with the tension. And so I think at one point we just said, we're not selling that machine, and we pulled it off the floor. So you don't want this presser foot set. And that would be the feet with the orange bar. So I know that we have sold very few of those, so I don't think, but if you did buy that serger, I would wrap it all up. I put it in your car, drive straight to your dealer, and trade it in on. I would go for a Victory at least, wouldn't you?
Yes,
Yeah. But if you haven't bought a serger yet and you're worried about the price, the Celebrate is a really, because that one runs like $1,200, I think.
Yeah.
And but I think the Victory is only a few $100s more, and you get the automatic tension. So don't buy the Celebrate, buy the Victory. Yeah, save your money, or Steve will set you up. He can. You can put it on a Synchrony account, and they give you, 6 months or 12 months to pay, with no interest.
Right,
So
yeah.
get a Victory. You're gonna like it so much more, right? Yeah. And then once you use it and love it, right? We all started with 4 threads. I mean, a few people went right into the 8 thread.
Yeah,
but
well, I don't think we had. Years ago they didn't have the
the 8
covers.
thread.
Yeah.
Right. And I think if you've never serged before, starting with a 4 thread might be the best, unless you love machines and fooling with machines. But I would try to start with the Victory, because you're gonna have the higher the price of the serger in the 4 thread lines, the easier they are to operate.
Right.
Yeah, so you won't have to set the tension, anything. So stick with a baby lock. Our mechanics always say to people, it's the last serger you'll need to buy. We don't get them in for repair.
No, we don't. No.
We'd be shocked. So every once in a while, someone brings one in. I'm like shocked. I go, "What's wrong?" "Oh, nothing's wrong. I just want it cleaned."
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. So the 6 pussyfoot sets, I just put them in the bubble just so they can see. So
Are these correct? These
yeah, do the BLE1 AT first, and that one is for the Victory for the 4-thread machines.
Right.
How about the Acclaim? Because that's a 4-thread.
Right.
Does that one use the pink?
I
Okay.
believe so, yeah,
Yes.
because it's just 2 needle positions. So it would
Okay.
be,
Okay, so if you have the Acclaim, we love the Acclaim. That's another, and really I think that one's on special for like $19.99, which is really, really good
Yeah.
because you get the air threading needles.
Right.
You can't live without the air threading
I
needles,
think it
right,
comes with
Steve?
more.
It's still on special for $19.99, which is
19.99.
huge. It's
So
like a
I
minor-
wouldn't get a Victory then. I would get an Acclaim,
Yeah.
right?
I love
Still
the
right.
Acclaim.
Yeah,
love it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like you get the wave stitch. It's good.
Yeah, you get the wave, and we love that.
You get air threading needles.
Oh,
The Triumph
right.
is the only other machine that offers air threading needles.
Yes.
To thread your needles by air, to thread the loopers by air, more space. The extension table also
Yeah.
fits on the
Yeah.
Acclaim. There's a lot of the Acclaim
And the
offers.
wave stitch,
Yep.
yeah. It does everything the Victory does. So the 4-thread, the Flatlock, the rolled hem, the beautiful stitching, yes.
like this is a
So,
microphone.
and if you want
This is a
one,
microphone.
you can put it in.
So don't
In
put your
fact,
thumb over
you
top
could
of
put
it.
it in your cart right now. But if you want to talk to Steve, no, but he's not on the phone right now. Call him right now. 412-344-2330. And then hit option 2 for Steve. If he gets on the phone with someone, he'll get a message and he'll call you back. So that would be a good New Year's present for yourself.
That would
right?
be great to start the new year off with a beautiful serger.
Yes. Yes.
I love
All right.
sergers. They're my favorite.
Can we show them the fabric? Or what one do you want to show?
Well, the other 6-foot set is that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. So click on the BLE8W. So that part number tells me it's for all the 8-thread machines. So the BLE, so it's got green packaging, and that would be for any machine that does the 8-thread. So Evolution, Accolade, Ovation, Triumph. I'm probably forgetting a couple, but definitely those will use the green packaging, and it'll be the right press of heat. Oh yeah, this gadget, you gotta have this.
Yeah, I use
we
those
forgot
all
to
the
show
time.
that last week.
Yeah, I
yes.
always use those.
So this is how she threads her thread tail in it, and then feeds it through the stitching and pulls it out and snips it as tying the knot.
Yes.
So, yes.
I always use it unless the stitch is covered up with another stitch. That would secure it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if she let's say you do your side seam on your on and then you go to put a sleeve in, you're going to cross over. Same thing in quilting. You're going to cross over those seams, so there's no need to put a knot or thread your threads through. So these are 2 double-dyed needles. Joni uses them all the time.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I'm struggling. Okay. Let's do this while.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
Okay.
Wow, this
Yes,
look,
yeah, we're
has
sneaking.
nothing to do with serging, but this is a brand new
Yeah, it's a cute
embroidery
one.
design set from Janine Babick. We love
Yeah,
love
that's
our
brand
things.
new.
Brand new, just arrived yesterday. And look at how cute. Keep zooming in. Can you zoom in a little more?
Sure.
I'm going to pull it up here so it's not.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Popped into spring.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
So I'm hoping by Thursday
Oh,
night.
look at the gingham thread, gingham fabric.
Yes,
She
I
uses
ordered that. I
is
ordered it.
really
When we
cute.
got it in yesterday, I ordered. So this is a white and purple gingham fabric. And then we found a really, really perfect fabric for the floral border around. And it's from the same collection as the purple and white gingham. And then I ordered the cocoa brown cuddle, because
Okay.
it looks to me like she used fur.
Okay.
Yeah, so I ordered cocoa brown cuddle, so our bunny's going to be furry. So I am hoping by Thursday all of that is in, and then we can sell you the kit for it. So She's got background quilting going on, like a lattice design. You could see it next to the P. You could see it really good. So her designs are just beautiful. Her fabric selections are always perfect. They stitch out perfect. So this is Hop into Spring, brand new, hot off the press from Janine Babick, one of our favorite designers. And I do know that We Love to Stitch has sent us a trunk show.
Oh, good.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So I'm hoping, I think we'll probably get that. They shipped it to us yesterday, and I think we are going to get it by Tuesday.
Okay.
And then, so whatever day we get it, we're going to show it. So you got to tune in all the time, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so this is wonderful. So very exciting. Now, Janine Babick did go to the same system as Amelie Scott Designs, and you get a code, download key, so you get a code, and you can download it onto a flash drive right then and there, so you don't have to have a CD-ROM reader.
Right.
Yes, so that's a really good improvement there. Okay. Oh, now we've got some Valentine fabric, but the one we got to show first is the swirly red.
Right, here it is.
Is that one in, PJ? Because this one,
Here, let me get that.
this is, I love this. It's the one Joni used. Okay.
That's really pretty.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we're going
look
to
at that.
unroll it.
Okay, here, I'll move these things.
Did it scan?
Yeah, but yeah. It's scanned. Okay, here we go. And at the bottom, very bottom, there it is.
There, okay, wonderful. I'm going to unroll it one more so they get the view of it. And I think he's going to use the overhead camera so you can see. Oh, it doesn't do it justice.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It's a little, it's deeper.
No.
It's more richer.
Yes.
Yeah, but
It's
this
way
is,
better than what you're seeing.
This is a little, yeah.
The
That's
colors,
a little
that red.
warm, right?
If I put my hand in?
Yeah.
I mean,
Over here, do they get that?
it might be your monitor. I think it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's
okay.
monitor.
So, he
Yeah, I
says
think
I have
that-
a cheap monitor.
I think they're
getting a good
pretty
view.
good color.
Yeah.
Okay, because
Okay.
up there it looks better.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. It looks like satin. Satin all
Yes, it
bunched
does,
up
all
and
bunched
swirled.
up, yeah.
Yes, it is just like gorgeous for Valentine's Day. Yes. So we love this one. This one's from Venertex, and it's just called Marbleized. And it comes in other colors. Like they have it in black and gray, but I like the red the most. So that's why I bought this one in, and it's perfect for Valentine's Day. Okay. All right. So that's it. You know, if you have an old computer, you're not going to get the colors good like new computers
No.
do, right? Okay. Now here's the next one. Here is a cute one for Valentine's Day, and it goes with the fabrics that we featured in the quilt that we did on Thursday. And this is, here's the roses. I see some roses in here. So these are bunches of flowers wrapped in newspaper.
Yes, that's cute. You can even see, you know, like where the newsprint is on it. Yeah, it's really cute.
It's got a black background.
There you go. There.
So they're just a cute Valentine's Day fabric, and it really goes good with this red. Every single thing goes with this red. We have another red. We're going to have a couple more reds that we're going to show you. Okay. Okay. So this fabric is also available in
That's another, the off-white.
off-white background. And I'm thinking if I lay it here, they could see the difference.
Check the quantity. 9 yards of that looks like, right? Yeah, just gonna make sure the quantities are right for these.
Okay.
And it says we have 9, so
Okay.
I think that's about right?
Yeah, but I can get more,
Okay.
but yeah.
Okay. So there's
Okay. Okay, which one is
these, and we'll show them that.
there? Oh, see, that's cute. So you still see the little newspaper bunches of flowers. There's roses, and so it's just a cute, cute fabric. Perfect for Valentine's Day. It is from a Valentine collection. It's called My Valentine by Riley Blake. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to just leave these out.
Okay.
So in case somebody wants to see another one. Okay, so this one, this is the red and white, and it's from that same collection. It's got a white background and red, like outlines of flowers on this one.
There we go.
There. So pretty red and white fabric, perfect for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Okay. And the price you see in the bubble is for a full yard. Okay, next.
Yeah, that one is a
Yeah.
different colorway of this. Of the,
Yes, so we've got. These are cute. We should have used these in the 10-minute table runners, huh? But I mean, they could buy yardage and do it themselves. So
that's
there we
pretty.
go.
I like that one.
So pink background with the bunches of flowers wrapped in newspaper with a bow. Okay. Now you have a couple more, 4 more over there. So 4 more. Maybe
Three more.
if you don't have, uh-oh.
There it
These
goes.
3
I almost
more.
knocked down
3
the
more.
camera.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
visions. I'll wrap that one up for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll work at wrapping them up while Joni lays out the next one.
Okay.
Just make sure I got
Yeah.
that last one. Well, here, I'll just hand you 2, and then I can enter the last one.
Okay. All right. So.
Okay,
yeah,
now this one is from the same collection,
Here I'm.
My Valentine by Riley Blake, and these are pink and red hearts.
Hearts on black.
Yes. Okay. And they're about, well, let me put the bunches of flowers in with it so they can see.
Here on this one.
They go perfect. And each one of these flowers is what, about inch and a half?
Yeah,
About an inch and a half.
About an inch and a half. Yeah.
Now this one, this is just a cute basic, and this is a cute, and it's that pinky
Okay, I don't
red.
So
What's that?
I'm getting over. I'm still on hearts.
You're still
Oh,
on
it's on
hearts.
hearts.
That's
Okay,
good.
all
Okay,
right.
so there's the hearts.
Okay.
So shades of pink hearts with a black background.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's from the same collection, My Valentine by Riley Blake.
All right.
Okay, and then I just wanted to find like a red that matched these really good, and this red matches really
Yeah,
good.
we used this the other night on the bowls, and
Reindeer games.
Yes, Reindeer Games, isn't that something? So by me and my sister, but just perfect red to go with these. So different shades of red to go with all the fabrics. Okay,
Good.
all right. Now,
I
wait.
just got to refresh for the last one.
okay. Oh, the last one, okay. And this one is just, it's from a different collection. It's from Benartex,
That's
but I got
really-
it in because it swirls with little red hearts. And so this goes with everything.
yes, that's really cute.
Little teeny tiny, hearts.
Yeah.
They're only like an eighth of an inch.
And here, refresh.
So we kind of gave PJ baptism by fire
Yeah.
because in the beginning we were getting everything lined up as how we got to go back to doing that
Okay.
because they're doing it different now.
Yeah.
He never got to do it the easy way.
Okay.
We made him do, because if we have it lined up with the numbers, remember we said 100, 101, 102? Yeah. So I think that it would be better to go back to that for him.
Okay.
Because he's coming from medical things
To sewing.
to sewing. Yes. But at least it all involves needles. It does.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Glorious
okay.
summer. So this is the quilt that we are going to be doing. We're going to be doing classes on this one. It's gorgeous. It is by Smith Street Designs. and it's just absolutely gorgeous. We are waiting for color cards to come from Benortex so we can match the fabrics and make the kits. But if you just want to get the design, we are going to, Ruth Ann's going to be teaching this one. And we love the red background, but we're thinking that we're going to get some objections to the red. And so I would like to pick a blue background. So here it has, this one has a red like marble, and then a darker red. So we'll go with a blue and then a darker blue.
Okay.
And then what other colorway? Like something neutral. So I was thinking maybe a beige,
Yeah.
and then just a deeper, like a camel, beige with camel. That would be really pretty. So as soon as those color cards come, which it should be next week, we can start making the kits.
Okay.
Yes. So she suggested fabric to be used, but she said it turned out that that fabric is not being made anymore. So we're going to go back to the drawing board, and Kathleen Connor, who is Smith Street Designs, she is going to help us pick out the fabrics. So that's going to be fun. So as soon as we get those color cards, we'll be ready to start picking. So, and then we'll pick a date for the start of the class as soon as we get the kits made and into people's hands. So this came out, and we went crazy over it.
Talk about that, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, So I wanted to show them. Now this is the teacher edition, okay? So in your package, you are going to get these pages are right in the pattern. So these kind of cardstock pages are all printed out for you right in the pattern. Now she has a teacher edition that to help us. She sent that to us, but there's other projects in it. So I want to turn to those pages, but she also has, the step-by-step instructions, which are all on your CD. They're all on your CD in the package, so it's really detailed, lots of really good pictures, but then there's more projects in the book, so it's just not the quilt, because I would look at it and say, I'll never make the quilt, so I gotta find, there are projects. Here's a tab for, here's one right here.
Yeah, I like that
So
one.
this is like a table topper. So it's 30 by 30, and I even like these blues, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so that would go. That would go with my house. Okay, so let's see, and then she goes through the projects. This is all in your CD. All of these instructions, and then look at this table runner. But you don't get the idea from this picture. I would do this one for sure. I love this. Okay, but take a look when I turn the page. You still can't tell.
Yeah.
Still can't tell what you get here. This
This
one.
one. Oh,
so
that's
can
beautiful.
you zoom in on that one?
Sure.
Because I want them to see that these quilting designs come with it. And so you're going to get the instructions for the table topper, the table runner, and there's another project that I absolutely love. So there, it shows you the designs in black and white, and these beautiful, beautiful quilting designs. That's all on the CD. So I'm thinking Ruth Ann will teach you how to make the quilt.
Okay.
And then Joni and I will work on table runner, table topper.
Okay.
And this Ruth Ann loved this one.
Yeah, I like that
Joni will do welcome sign.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, not with a black background.
No,
Joni
no.
won't like that. But I
No.
do think that's gorgeous. But it is kind of a country look there, right?
Yes.
So this is a welcome sign, 42 inches by 12 inches. It's absolutely gorgeous. And so we're going to do, while Ruth Ann is teaching the quilt, I'll pick a you want to do welcome. I really like table runner. So I'm going to do table runner. Joni's going to do welcome, and Ruth Ann's going to do the quilt. So as soon as we get, we have to get all the kits together and fabrics and everything together, probably a thread set together. But, jump in on it, grab the embroidery design. I know some of you have received yours. I know the shippers have been shipping them out. And so we have another shipment of them arriving on Monday. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, we have a whole bunch of them. It might have arrived on Friday. It might have.
Okay.
So it could be that some of you are getting notified that you're getting your shipment. So we are very, very excited about this new quilt. So really, really neat. Now, so this, we haven't shown this in a million years.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love this.
Okay.
Right,
Oh,
we haven't shown this. I even, I guess
is
we
this the
got it
one
in
with it?
August. But this
Okay.
one is called the Baby Lock Exclusive Mini Carrying Case with thread carrier trays.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to, and this has the Baby Lock logo embroidered on it. So we love our Baby Lock merch, right? Swag, our Baby Lock swag. So here, it's made out of real nice thick canvas, and so it's got, so you got
wow.
these trays. So you put your thread on the spindles. Okay. Put your thread on. Oh, here's another one here. So put your thread on the spindles. It lifts out, and then there's another tray inside, and you put your thread on those spindles. Okay. And you can move the spindles. That's what the extra holes are for. You can move those spindles to wherever you want. Okay, so it's a nice case. So if you want to keep organize your threads for your glorious summer quilt, put them in this case, keep them in the case so you don't get them mixed up, and you know exactly what shade of thread that you're using, and then you pack them up, and this one fits right into the other one right there.
Okay, and you're
it
ready to
closes
go.
up. Yes, so you're all organized with your case. I absolutely love it. Yes, I love all of these things.
I think we had 6. Because we could.
We can get
Okay.
more of these, right?
Yes, I'm gonna go take it over to Steve. You show the next item.
Okay.
And
All right.
yes,
What is
so
the
we
next
can-
item?
Okay, next we just have.
Okay, we have another.
These, and then go in that order.
Okay. All right. So this is the seasonal swirl mug rugs by Amelia Scott, and they are really cute. So this one is a spring. Well, let's see. This is great to complement seasonal placemats or fun on their own, echoing the applique design from our seasonal swirl placemat pattern. So it's kind of a perfect companion to the placemats, but these are the mug rugs. And I'm going to lay it right here so you can kind of zoom in and take a look. So there's this is a sunflower, so that would be summer. And then we have a fall leaf, and then the spring flower, and then snowflakes for winter. So these are mug rugs. And they're cute. A lot of people like to make them. Yeah. Yeah, I like that one with the different, and you could actually use the designs for anything. It doesn't have to be a mug rug. So you'd have, your four seasons of flowers and then the snowflakes.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh my God, keep the mic on. What? Keep the mic on. Okay, good. All right.
Okay, she took her mic off. Yeah. Okay. So.
All right, we're back.
Okay, so those are and this one is Flower Patch Table Runner, Custom Quilting and Machine Applique. Now, we've made this one before. It is really, or maybe we made one similar to it, but there you go. So
Similar, I think.
yeah, it was similar because this must be new. So you have these flowers, okay, but then there you can do your own custom quilting by inside the different blocks. So there are a lot of right here. So this is the flower, and then this is what you can use for your different blocks. And so you can fill your corners with one like this, and your half square, that look like half square triangles. You can use one of those, and then there's the wreath for the full block. So the step-by-step video. Yes, her instructions are very easy to follow along. And let's see, this says it comes in all the different formats, and the required stitch field is 6.2 by 6.2. So a lot of people can do this one. And then it gives you the list of supplies that you'll need. But Amelia Scott you download the designs, and she has you create an account, and you'll have all of your designs that you purchase from her in one place. So if you lose them, then you just log into your account with Amelia Scott, and there will be all the designs that you've purchased.
Okay, And then there's one more, Glorious.
Okay, this is Glorious Spring, and we love these. We've made them for a couple of years now, so there's one for every season, and this one is Glorious Spring. So I think maybe when we did this Glorious, we did the winter one, and it really, everybody went crazy over it. We made so many, and then she came out with this one. So I think maybe she was making that for Gloria by naming it Glorious Spring.
Okay, all right. And then what else I have is this. I don't know. Did you promise somebody you would show it?
Okay, I guess so.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
this is our heirloom fusible batting. I really like this. I love to use it because it is an iron-on, and you do it in one step. So you'll layer your backing and then put your fusible batting on, and then put your top, and then you just put it over your ironing board and take your iron and press down on it, and then press and press, and then move it, and then press, and it will adhere together. You don't need to use anything like any spray adhesive, or you don't need to use anything that will kind of mess up your iron, and or pins or basting stitches. So, and this one is the larger size. This one is this is queen size. It's 90 by 108. Yeah, so you can get a couple of smaller quilts out of this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we have the smaller one? We do. We came in, but we could show that on Monday. Don't
Okay,
worry.
yeah.
But I would love to show. It's the Emily Tote that Tiffany's going to show on Tuesday.
So that's these, and here, and let's see, Emily Totes. Let's do the
Zippity doo done
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Let's do purple plum. Plum purple?
Plum
All right,
purple.
let's do
Okay.
plum purple.
Okay.
All right.
So do you want to show this?
Okay, so here, this.
Okay,
So it's
so
called
she's
the
got-
Emily.
Okay.
Okay, so this one, you know how they wear them, Joni, now.
Yeah, they wear
They
them.
don't wear 'em like we did.
Yeah, no, you wear it
Yeah.
like over your shoulder
Yeah,
and
like this.
like that in front of you.
Yeah, and I guess they're thinking for safety. But this is, she said it's the easiest. Tiffany's going to demo this on Tuesday. She said it was like the easiest thing ever because the package. So, okay, so she made up a couple kits. Okay, this one is gorgeous. I
Okay.
love this one.
Yes,
Look
it
at this
is.
fabric. Okay, so
It's
it's
not plum purple.
this one is not plum purple. The other one would be plum purple. That one in that bag. Sure, if that's in your bubble, let's, because it's gorgeous too. Really, really pretty. I'm kind of jumping the gun, but it would be, okay. Ooh, when you see
Ooh,
this
is that
one,
pretty?
you don't even know yet. This one here, oh, look at pearlescent.
Oh, that's
Look
pretty.
at
Wow,
this.
that is gorgeous.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
that, hopefully the color is coming across good, because this is absolutely
Yeah, well, there
gorgeous,
it is.
right?
That's good right
Okay,
there.
and
Uh-huh.
Tiffany picked, these are sealed shut, but it's the zippity doo done. Let me see, I'm just gonna open one. I'm just gonna open this one, because they gotta see what this is all about. Okay, so she's got a kit, but I think we should, well, on Tuesday we'll sell them separate. I think all that we had done, but it's got, okay, it is, okay, so you're gonna get this interfacing that tells you exactly where to sew.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
And then this is the zipper, and the zipper is already inserted. Okay? And then you it's like you slide your fabric inside it. Okay, and she's going to demo it. So you slide your fabric inside it, and then you just straight stitch it, and your zipper is in. So she said
Wow.
it was unbelievable. And then the instructions showed her, so this one's actually navy blue, and she covered it with the same fabric as the strap fabric. So it's just something really neat that she's going to show. And I guess, I don't know, so she picked one of these, as the lining fabric, and one of them as the strap. I'm thinking this one will be the strap, but I don't know. Whatever one she chose. And then you get the zippity-doo-done zipper and also the interfacing, which gives it more body.
Right.
Right?
Let's
She
see
said
it.
it was really, really easy.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so it holds a lot, and it's really cute, and it goes together really, really fast. And then we made another kit. I don't know whether you have that one loaded, but the one I was about to show. Okay, so maybe I will. We should have her make this one on Tuesday. Yes, so because since I opened it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love purple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
people
like
do love purple.
Yeah, I
Look
do
at that.
like that one.
Yes. You know what? We should show this whole fabric collection on Monday. Maybe we better tell Deb because yes, it's absolutely gorgeous. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So this one, I'm going to move aside.
Okay.
Okay, Joni, you show the next one. Okay, so this one is here.
Okay.
And I'm going to get them back in the bag. I'm going to
Okay.
get all this back in
Now
the bag.
this one
so
is-
Tiffany doesn't get lost.
this
But
is-
it does look like they need something else with it because look, they have this right here. So we have these. So
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're not included in the kit.
Okay.
Okay, so the I guess do they? Yeah, you have to have that. So yeah, let me see.
They're not including.
Yeah, one parachute buckle.
Okay.
Ooh, we gotta include the parachute buckle. I'm gonna go look it up. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go look up how much the parachute buckle is, because I would say it's not a good kit until you get the You have to
You
have
have
a
to,
parachute.
yeah, you do, because you
I
want to
think she
adjust
did.
it. You could wear it
Yes.
around your
I'm
waist
gonna go
if
look
you
at-
wanted to.
Go maybe if we have them, I'll go grab them, and we may have to adjust the price on the kit. But maybe that's just something good. Let's not even sell this one yet,
Okay.
because Tuesday we'll sell it, and we'll have the parachute buckles in with it.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So we're nixing that. So come on in and say goodbye,
Okay.
PJ. Okay. I think it stopped snowing, so we're
Okay.
heading home.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everybody. See you on Monday for Material Madness. We haven't had it in like
No,
3
we-
weeks.
right.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right. See you then.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right.